Borth. Quaint little town on the west coast of Wales, sandwiched between Aberystwyth and Machynlleth.
Borth prides itself on offering a warm welcome to visitors.
Known as the armpit of Wales, Borth has a small population. It therefore only has a handful of local amenities. Borth sees little activity. Walking down its empty streets, you get a real sense of loneliness. However, unlike other misplaced towns, Borth has a dark secret.
Beast of Borth.
And it's always been the boiling pot of the world.
I don't know much about him personally.
The frequency of unusual occurrences over the last few decades has generated much speculation into what the locals have termed the Beast.
And finally, we are all caught in the mess. And I'm very concerned because we are all in the same boat.
Over time, 3 theories have emerged. These theories have attempted to answer the ultimate question: what is the Beast? What is it that plagues Borth? One such theory surrounds a wealthy resident during the late 1970s. Frederick Evans, an elderly citizen and the town's entrepreneur, had lived in Borth all his life. Evans was rumoured to have a collection of exotic animals. Due to public concern, local authorities visited his property to insist that he remove the animals. While the search found no animals on the property, evidence was uncovered of facilities thought feasible for housing many exotic animals. Due to further public pressure, a warrant was issued to search his property. As a result, Evans was taken in for questioning, but later died in custody. A post-mortem was inconclusive. At the time, the local authorities thought no more of the empty cages. However, a few months later, sightings of what was described by locals as a beast were seen around Borth.
The second theory revolves around Borth Animalarium. Today it's no more than a mere summer family attraction where kids come to gawk at the animals. However, behind their cute little faces lies a deeper, darker past. Controversy surrounded the animalarium after a leaked government report suggested that the site was used for genetic testing.
Well, these people that mess about should be kept a little bit under control. Obviously, we are all concerned. I'm aware of these problems. We can't permit this type of things. The world is too important. I mean, the balance in nature has already been irreversibly unsettled in many cases.
We attempted to speak to someone from the animalarium, but they were unwilling to answer any questions. However, the government released this official statement.
Genetic experimentation of this nature has never been discussed in relation to the site at Borth.
Due to lack of evidence, this theory seems unlikely. What do you think? Whatever you think of the first 2 theories, the James Hancock theory is the local favourite.
Picture the scene. It's 1922. James Hancock lived in this house with his wife and 2 children. He unfairly accused his wife of having an affair. Hancock hunted down the man he suspected of having an affair with his wife, and it was along this street which he brutally beat him to death.
Well, shocking. Too shocking for words, I think. And anybody like that, I'd like them to be shot.
In court, the judge said of Hancock,
James Hancock, you are a menace to the community. It is without question that you have no remorse in the interest of yourself and those around you. You are sentenced to be imprisoned for life.
Hancock's family fled Borth, fearing for their safety. James Hancock remained in prison until 1977. He was to enjoy his last years as a free man. Shortly after his release, he was seen by locals in Borth, presumably looking for his family. It's around about this time every year that sightings of a beast have occurred. Could this merely be a coincidence? Some have suggested that the two are linked, as it has been noted that the sightings occur within the month of February each year. the month of Hancock's release. Of all the theories, this seems the most likely, due to the volume of evidence surrounding it. It is the frequency of these sightings which has imposed an increasing fear on the town of Borth. Locals have devised many methods to appease the beast. To this date, victims of the beast have merely been animals, mainly local sheep. However, there is one exception which occurred in 1999.
I was walking home across the moors as I usually do on my way home from work. And behind me, I thought I heard a rustling sound like. I thought it was an animal or something, so I just carried on. Then the rustling started getting louder. Like it was behind me, right behind me. And then I started running because I got a bit scared. And I started running faster, and this thing, it was gaining on me. And then I felt it grab my shoulder really tight, so I fell down on the floor and lie there. And it was clenching my shoulder really tightly. So I played dead.
I forget where I was when I heard it, but it was a heck of a shock.
From the information provided in this account, we can conclude that the beast might have looked something like this. To this date, the only real evidence of the beast is this amateur footage taken by a local farmer.
Well, I heard these strange noises, you see, right? And we've had like a lot of sheep go missing and stuff. So I went out and I had a look up on the hill and saw this thing walking round. So I went back in and I grabbed my camera and I filmed it.
After examining the evidence, we, like many others, are still no closer to uncovering the truth. The most probable explanation is that the beast is no more than something stupid which a bunch of film students would come up with for a 10-minute film. Or is it? Sleep well.